we have the Shadow Groudon raid weekend in Pokemon Go. I am so excited about this because Shadow Groudon is amazing. This is going to be the first time we're going to be able to get the shiny Shadow Groudon in Pokemon Go. So we're going to go over all the counters, the 100% IVs, my top tips to help you guys max out on this Pokemon in Pokemon Go to hopefully get you guys a Hundo Shadow Groudon, a purifiable Hundo, even a purifiable Shundo, or maybe even the ultimate prize of a Shadow Shundo Groudon in Pokemon Go. So let's get into the details. Welcome to the Trainer Club. Here we go. This event is going down on the 20th and the 21st, starting at 6 a.m. and going till 10 p.m. local time. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have a lot of fun during this event. It's gonna be a super great time. I can't wait to try to get this Pokemon. This is one of those Pokemon that I have really admired over the years. It took me a really long time, over 600 raids to be able to get that 100% IV. If you wanna see me grind that out, you guys can check out that video up here. And most importantly, we are gonna be doing a lot of raids. So with that said, let's get into the details of this event. And if you guys do want more raid battles to be invited to, number one, you guys can check the Discord, get into there for free, and then do raid battles. Number two, you could get into the Patreon, get into a remote raid group, or number three, you could get on my friends list and raid with some of my friends, including myself. So during this event, there will be a bonus of 1 additional free raid pass per day. Yes, 1. So congratulations, guys. You can do 2 free Groudon raids per day. Okay, but not only that, if you don't do a raid on Friday, you could bring it into Saturday, so you could get a grand total of 3. The event ticket is going to be $4.99, which will be 5 additional raid passes per day, 50% XP from raid battles, and 2 times Stardust from catching from the raid battles. So there's really nothing that crazy about that. Okay, but most importantly, guys, if you are grinding to level 50, trying to get that 176 million, remember that excellent throws are your biggest favorite thing that you can do in this game, but then also doing raid battles is fun. But the one thing I am going to put out there and caution you guys, because I get so hyped on these events, that they're not going to be the raid days where every gym is going to be taken over. It's going to be much more spread out and challenging to get. So please make sure to keep that accounted for in your mind. As far as the 100% IVs for the Groudon, this one is a ground type Pokemon, obviously. It is going to be 2351 in regular conditions, and then in sunny weather, it's going to get boosted to 2939. Remember, to put on your Mega Pokemon when raiding for this at a Mega Level 3, whichever one of these you do have at Mega Level 3 would help yield you the most. I like the Groudon because it's going to boost not only ground, it's also going to boost grass, and it's also going to boost fire. So it gets 3 typings, Mega Level 3. Then we're also going to have 3 other Pokemon, which is going to be Steelix. We also have the Swampert and the Garchomp. This Pokemon is going to be weak to water, grass, and ice. Also, it's going to take 3.57 trainers to take this Pokemon down according to Pokebattler. Remember, this Pokemon does get Mudshot and Dragon Tail, so a little bit of a problematic situation from its moves. And the charge moves are going to be Earthquake, Fire Blast, Solar Beam, and then 2 other moves that are TMable are Fire Punch and Precipice Blades, as well as Frustration that you can get from this event. And then you can purify this Pokemon if you want, and it will get Return. Okay, so there are a couple problematic moves here. So Solar Beam is going to hit those water type Pokemon extremely hard, and Fire Blast is going to hit the grass as well as the ice types really hard. So there's really not the most safest bet to be able to go after this Pokemon, because every Pokemon is going to be weak to one of its moves, and they do hit really hard, so this Pokemon is going to be doing a lot of damage. So the remedy for that is have really strong Pokemon and be in bigger parties, which then leads us into what are going to be the top counters to play with in this game. Well, White Kyurem is going to be number 1 with Ice Fang and Ice Burn. In number 2, we have the Mega Sceptile with Fierce Color and Frenzy Plant. In number 3, Primal Kyogre with Waterfall and Origin Pulse. Remember, if you do have small parties, you might want to go after the Sceptile or the Kyogre as some of your top counters, because this Pokemon is going to be much stronger to be able to help you with taking down this Pokemon than going after just a boosted Pokemon, because the boosted Pokemon that we did talk about are unfortunately not going to have strong enough moves to be able to be a counter or be effective against this Pokemon. So you do have to consider that, but I would love for you guys, if you do need that XL candy, to just focus on that ground type Mega Level 3. In spot number 4, we have Dragon Tail and Freeze Shock on the Black Kyurem. In spot number 5, Dragon Tail and Dragon Ascent on their Mega Rayquaza. In spot number 6, we have the Shadow Kyogre with Waterfall and Origin Pulse. In spot number 7, we have Water Gun and Hydro Candy Cannon on the Mega Swampert. Spot 8, Hidden Power Water and Crush Grip on the Regigigas. Spot 9, Mega Blastoise. Spot 10, Mega Venusaur that we're going to skip over. Zarude in spot number 11, Vine Whip and Power Whip. Spot 12, Kartana with Razor Leaf and Leaf Blade. The one thing I am going to caution you about the Kartana is that it is a Steel type combination, so it is going to get hit hard by all these ground moves. In spot 13, Shaman with Magical Leaf and Grass Knot. In spot 14, Magical Leaf and Triple Axle on the Mega Gardevoir. Spot 15, Shadow Tangrowth with Vine Whip and Power Whip. In spot 16, Crown Shield Zacian with Ice, Fang, and Behemoth Bash. In spot 17, Mega Gyarados, Aqua Tail, as well as Waterfall. Spot 18, Shadow Swampert with Water Gun and Hydro Cannon. Spot 19, the regular Regigigas, same moveset. Spot 20, Dragon Tail and Fly on the Salamence. Spot 21, Shadow Gyarados with the Waterfall and Aqua Tail. 22, Shadow Sceptile with Bullet Seed and Frenzy Plant. Spot 23, Dawn Wing Necrozma with Cycle Cut and Moongeist Beam. Spot 24, regular Kyogre. Spot 25, Shadow Crawdont, Shadow Venusaur. And spot 26, Shadow Feraligatr. 27, Shadow Samurott. And 28, Mega Abomasnow in 29, and Baxcalibur with Ice Fang and Avalanche in 30. So overall, when you are doing this weekend, number one, make sure to get into party play. That is going to be effective for you guys because it is going to deliver, when you have the party play saved up, 2 times damage from all those raids moves, right? So when you have the special and you can do that, please make sure to do that. Not only that, in the party play, you guys, you can share items. You can get 2 for the price of 1 if you are in a party of 4. So if you have limited trainers, make sure to prioritize the Mega. That is going to be effective. So that's either Sceptile or Kyogre. I prefer the Kyogre. You guys can go after the Sceptile. Sceptile is going to get hit very hard by those fire moves. The Kyogre will get hit pretty hard by the Solar Beam, but most importantly, guys, make sure to go out there, hunt this Pokemon, and then if you guys do want to jump on Twitter, you guys can check out my Twitter because I will have everything going on with the wins from this event. So if you do get a good quality one, or you even want to ask, will I purify, should I purify this Pokemon, I will be responding on Twitter. It's at the Trainer Club with 2 Bs. Can't wait to see what you guys get. Hopefully I am going to be able to get that purifiable Shundo because I do have the Schlundo Kyogre and I would love to have a purifiable Shundo for the Groudon so I could match both of those Shundos in Pokemon Go. So guys, let me know where you're at with this. Let me know what you're excited about. Let me know where you're playing. Drop in the comments and let me know. This is going to be a bomb weekend. It is going to top and match this. And eventually, remember that Rayquaza Shadow will be out and the Shadow Rayquaza will be out with the shiny, and I can't wait to do that raid day together with you guys. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to see you out on the next video. Peace.